with Paul Cotter. You've had a couple of days, all of you guys, to digest it now, but looking back, opening day was fun for the fans. How was it for the players?
Oh, it's a treat. They did it Vegas style for sure. I don't think we really knew what to expect going into it, but I don't know, taking a car service from the back to the front with a million fans, announcing names, 360 cameras, yeah, awesome. The organization did a wonderful job with all of it, so got us going in the first for sure.
You've scored a goal in the National Hockey League, more than one at T-Mobile Arena, so I'm not going to ask you to lie and say that the loudest reaction you ever heard was Saturday, but I wonder if it was one of the cooler goals you've scored.
That for sure. It's tough to beat that first one at T-Mobile, but I think it's the same thing. I was talking to my family after, and I think one of them asked, how was the feeling, and you don't even remember it. It's kind of like a blackout situation, and you score the goal, and you're in such a shock, and the place is going crazy, and it's the craziest feeling ever. I don't even remember it, so I watch a video quite a bit.
I don't know if you guys got this impression, but I did. Sometimes I think the assumption is that fans at an AHL game are fans of the NHL team, and this is just tickets that they got or whatnot. But the feeling on Saturday was, for a capacity building, the vast majority of people in there were wearing your guys' jerseys. These were fans that were invested in this team, and that had to be pretty cool.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I think one of the biggest things is like you said, it's there are fans, right? So, man, the place was loud. I mentioned before the national anthem when the fans said "night." That's one of the coolest things I've ever heard in my life. So, shout out to the fans. Hopefully, we can kind of get a better ending than last time, and I think with our rest and eating schedule, sleeping schedule back on track, I think we should have a lot more success in this building.
With that in mind, you guys do play 9 of your last 11 in this building. When you're trying to lock down a playoff spot, how much of an advantage can it be to have that much home hockey down the stretch?
Oh, very important, very important. I mean, we were on the road for about a month and a half there, home every once in a while, but I think coming home after a long road trip is really big for a team. You get to hang out, play cards, bond as a team. You're with each other all day, every day on the road. So whether you like it or not, you get closer with some guys, learn things about other guys and stuff, and it ultimately gets you closer as a team. So coming back home now, we're a little bit spread out throughout the city. Guys are happier coming to the rink. Have inside jokes with certain guys. So little stuff like that makes all the bit in the world with coming together in a tight game, especially towards the end of the season when playoffs is something that we're shooting for.
You guys do want to generate more offense. It's been at this time of year, it's hard for any team. But with that in mind, do you guys have more conversations about trying to have better shifts in the offensive zone, more pressure, or is it more about creating more off the rush?
A little bit about both. As people know, our offensive side of the game was pretty strong at the start of the season, and I don't want to say dwindled away, but just hasn't really been there. I think our details need to get a little bit better, need to get a little bit more net presence and stuff. I don't know. It's kind of all about the bounces too. The bounces aren't really going our way, but I'm sure they're going to start bouncing in our way with the fans going a little crazy here. So we're looking forward to it. Don't want to change anything. Just go out there and play our game.
It's been about 4 months since you guys last played Rockford. They're a different team. You're a different team. But I wonder, is there anything you can take from December, or is this a whole new ball game?
No, it helps. It helps that we haven't played them in a long time. It's a new start, new team, and that's big. We're not going against Bakersfield, where we know a couple guys go into the corner and kind of beat us down. I know 44 had my number in London, so I had to get them back. But I don't know too many guys on this team, so it's going to be nice just to go out there clean slate and play everyone's game, not worrying about stuff in the past.